Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the Umass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Yukon Huskies, taking on a team from the MAC, the Umass Minutemen. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. The Huskies about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollock.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a big gain. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Connecticut's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! Great job by the back on the option. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Umass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. Smashes ahead. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. UConn quick to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Umass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Umass will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UConn offense goes back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Umass will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Gonna run it. It's Fields. There he goes. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Handoff to the single running back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day 1 in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to pound their way in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Out of the gun to give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Umass will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. UConn going back to work on offense. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do it.
Breaks into the open. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice game. UConn quick to the line.
He's brought down at the 20. First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. It's a draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fields. Touchdown, Huskies! A great catch and run for 6.
Number 27.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 17 over the Groupers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab. It's Bush. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Inside the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bush. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Umass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Spins away from the defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Second half just about to get started, and Umass will kick it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll send the back in motion. The short hands, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
At the 37-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
On the run, it's Fields.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man, it's Davis. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Bust through behind his pad. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Umass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They boot it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, UConn. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 11.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Third down coming up.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 18 on to kick it away.
Punt is in the air. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Throwing right. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Sends it back in motion. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to him on the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UConn! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Umass offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Working that left side now. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Umass to the line facing third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
It's now 2nd and goal.
He'll do it himself. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Under fire. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Minutemen. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fighting off the defender. The UConn offense goes back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. Quick with the spin move. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Huskies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Umass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
UConn going back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this.